restaurant owners and business owners, reaching out today to talk a little bit about selling a restaurant or any business regarding the role that EBITDA and SDE, business valuation. So EBITDA is earnings before interest, taxes is depreciation and amortization. SDE is seller's discretionary earnings. It's important to understand when you go to sell a restaurant, sales are important because obviously you want to have a high sales number, but if you're not driving the sales to the bottom line in profit, which is EBITDA and SDE, then you're really challenged, because when you sell a business, buyers are looking at the cash flow of the business, which is also called SDE. What I want to talk to you about is it's the heartbeat of the business. When you look at selling a business, what you want to do is try to drive as much bottom line profit to the business when you're looking to sell. A lot of business owners, as they're running their business, they're running it with a tax man in the back of their mind, and they're trying to save taxes. When you're running it with the thought of the end in mind and selling it, you want to run it and you want to show profit, and you want to have items that are trackable on your financial statements. It's important in the valuation process that we look at that. The biggest two costs in the restaurant business is labor and food and beverages. So it's your purchases. Those are the two. You want to be under 60%. Between the two of them, we've been challenged as of late for the last 5 years, but lately it's even worse, where the wages have gone up and it's really been challenging. And food costs have gone up greatly. So it's important that you're looking at your bottom line, adjusting your business as you go. And you should be running a food and beverage cost between 22 and 30% is ideal. That can be challenging to get there, but if you're running in the 40 to 45% range, which I've seen, menu price adjustments, you got to look at how you're preparing the food, what your portions are. All those things are factors in your business. And so when you're running that business, that's one thing. The other thing is labor. When you've got staffing, whether you're sending people home, if you're cutting servers early, whether you're having people come in a little later or leave a little bit early, there's a lot of things to do to improve your labor costs by just making sure you're watching your numbers. Do you have to have someone there between, at 2 and 4? Do you have to have 5 people there? No. Can you get away with 2 or 3? It could be challenging. It depends on the day. If it's a Monday, probably. If it's a Friday, probably not. You've got to look at that as you run your business, and the things that you're doing improve the bottom line profit of your business. Another thing is rent is a very high cost. You should be in the 5 to 7% range when you're looking at it's rent for a restaurant. If you're under that, you're doing great. But that's another big cost in the restaurant business, and it's a fixed cost. So those are some things. When buyers are looking at a business, they'll look at sales and they'll pay a certain amount for sales, but they're not going to pay for potential. They're only going to pay for what have you done for me lately in the last 3 years. We can maybe get away with 1.5 years if you've made some changes. I've went into business and seen their food costs at 45%, and we've been able to make adjustments and get it down into the high 20s, which turn the bottom line profit in a business dramatically. Obviously, if you're talking a $2 million business and you can improve it by 15%, that's $300,000 the bottom line. So those are things to think about when you're selling your business. If you would like, I could meet with you. I could look at your financial, do a business valuation, show you what things you're doing. If there's things that I see you could change, we can make those improvements, whether it's for now or you want to sell later, just to find a way to make more money in the business, because it is a challenging business. As one of my friends, Jeff Grow, has said, if you want to make a small fortune in the restaurant business, you got to start with a large fortune. So we'll talk to you soon.